What is AI? A lot of us have heard of AI before, but let's go through it a little bit and see what we learn about it today. What is AI? What does artificial intelligence make you think of? So, AI stands for artificial intelligence. What does it make you think of? Sometimes it makes us think of things like this, right? We think of robots, we think of our Alexas and our Google personal assistants, we think of Star Wars, we may even think of other things. AI, artificial intelligence, means kind of like fake intelligence, fake smart. Sometimes all of this runs off of artificial intelligence too. A lot of these things that we do, they all kind of fall under AI. Here's the definition of artificial intelligence, or AI. A program made by people that makes computers do things that seem intelligent or smart in the same way that humans are intelligent. Remember, it's made by people. So that's why we call it artificial intelligence. It's not true intelligence the way that people have brains and things like that. It's something that people used their brains to create. It has a lot to do with coding and things like that, and teaching a program to be intelligent just like humans. Here are some examples of AI. Watch this one. All right, so that's one example of AI. You notice that that toy pet was very intelligent, artificially intelligent. A human built this toy pet and coded him and programmed him to be intelligent and do a lot of the things that actual dogs do. Let's take a look at this other example of AI called self-driving car. So there was another example of artificial intelligence, cars that can drive themselves. Once again, a human created that. They coded that. They programmed that from their own brain. So let's go on. The big ideas of AI. This is just a quick little graphic organizer kind of thing, but artificial intelligence starts with computers perceiving the world. They use sensors to tell what's going on. And then representation and reasoning, their sensors use their code and stuff to reason and to think about, if you want to call it thinking, about what they should do. And then they also learn. They learn from the data they get so that they can do things differently next time. And then there's natural interaction where they actually begin to interact kind of naturally with humans. And finally, societal impact. That's AI can impact society in both positive and negative ways. There are some good ways and awesome things that artificial intelligence can do for us. And then there are some ways that it may impact us negatively. All right. So here is what you have to ask yourself if you're wondering if something is AI. Okay. Not everything that's digital is AI. So here are the questions you ask. First of all, can they perceive their environment? Perceive means to like see or to tell what's going on around them. Can they do that? Can they tell what's going on around them? Okay. The next question you have to ask yourself if you're wondering if something is artificial intelligence or AI is, can they learn about their environment? So not only can they tell what's going on, but can they learn and do things differently next time? Okay. Number three, can they make decisions based on their environment? Can they use that data and that learning that they've done to make decisions? And four, do they interact with their environment? Okay, do they interact with others and things and stuff like that? Those four questions will help you determine if something is an example of AI. So let's do this activity called AI or not. Okay, we're going to start with, here are the key questions. Remember, does it perceive its environment or tell what's going on? Can it learn over time? Does it make plans on its own? Does it interact with the environment? Is it intelligent or is it following its programming? Okay, so here's your first one. Okay, a toaster. You decide if you think it is AI or not. And there are the 5 questions once again for you to read through, and you decide if you think this is an example of AI. The robot dog. This is the same dog you saw earlier in the presentation. Ask these questions to yourself about that robot dog and decide if you think it's AI or not. The next one is an automatic door. These are those doors that you walk up to and they open for you. Ask yourself the 5 questions and determine, is this an example of AI or not? A car, example of AI or not? A face filter, is that an example of AI or not? Is it a program just following its coding and its directions? A robot with a remote. You would have to use the remote to control this robot. AI or not? A virtual assistant like Alexa or Google Home or Siri on your iPhone. A virtual assistant, would you consider it AI or not? A self-driving car like the one you saw earlier in the presentation. Ask yourself these 5 questions. Would you consider it AI or not?